Fast 0-0. Von Natur aus sportlich.
Ja, herzlich willkommen zurück, liebe Skisportfreunde. Wir sehen, es hat ein bisschen zugezogen hier im wunderschönen Ahrntal in der Skiwelt, in diesem Winterwunderland. Wir sind genau rechtzeitig zum zweiten Durchgang dieses Europacup Slaloms. Es ist der zweite in diesem Winter nach Meierhofen. Der erste Durchgang war ein sehr spannender Durchgang mit einer ganz arrivierten Läuferin, die sich da an die Spitze gesetzt hat. Und ich freue mich auch im zweiten Durchgang wieder meine Co-Kommentatorin, meine Expertin in Kanada begrüßen zu dürfen. Julie, thanks for being with us again. Thanks for getting up so early, and you were fantastic. I could not stop listening to you in the first run. I think we're going to have lots of fun in the second.
Yes, hi. It was a great morning of skiing, a great hill, some good skiing. We saw the girls really getting after it. The European Cup slalom women is a high level, and that's what we saw this morning. Now I see that the weather is closing in a little bit. I think they're going back and forth between snow and rain. So the weather is definitely a factor at this point, I would say.
Yeah, for the two people who are watching us on this fantastic live stream that don't know you, Julie Langevin, you were a World Cup racer. Your best, I think, disciplines were the technical disciplines. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Slalom, giant slalom.
Especially giant slalom was my event. I was at the World Championship and I had a few starts on the World Cup circuit, yes. But especially on the European Cup, that's where I had most of my success, if you want to call it that. So yeah.
Yeah, you have to make it there. You have to make it through the NorAm Cup, the equivalent to the European Cup, in order to start in the World Cup. We're going to do it in English. We're going to do it in French. I will do it a little bit in German, so everyone understands us. But it's international, so the most important thing are the athletes and the Ahrntal, this beautiful skiing valley, this region. And I don't have a picture right now. I'm going to try to get one.
We can see right now it's snowing and it's changing into rain. It is really a really nice venue, a really nice event, a nice region. If people don't know this place, it's kind of a hidden gem people stop at the Dolomites, but they should go further. And this is where the magic happens. The ski hills are amazing. And
and how much work they put in. So what we also saw in the first run, there. Okay, this is start list. We have to make a short break. Paula Molzan, she was the best in the first run. Sie war erste vor Vera Tschurtschenthaler, die mit der guten Startnummer 2 ins Rennen gegangen war. Nicole Gott, beste Schweizerin, direkt vor ihrer Landsfrau Lorena Zeigler. Dann kommen zwei Schwedinnen, Emil Henning und Moa Boström. Dann Beatrice Sola, die zweite Italienerin vor Cornelia Oehlund und Lucrezia Lorenzi. Die Nummer 10, damit schließen wir die Top 10 ab. Kenza Lachep aus Frankreich. I probably got her wrong, but you will probably correct me.
Lacheb.
Yeah, Lachep. It's not really French, but I guessed. Und wir sehen hier die Ergebnisliste und wir stellen fest, dass wir leider aus deutscher Sicht keine Deutsche unter den besten 30 haben im Finale. Lara Klein hat es ganz knapp nicht geschafft. Da haben insgesamt 2 Zehntel gefehlt, dass sie es in den zweiten Durchgang geschafft hätte. And it keeps on snowing. That makes it not very easy for all the volunteers who try to make this a perfect second run.
Yes, of course, it's a lot of work. They have a lot of manpower out there to clear out the snow, to repair, to do some course repairs as they go. And yeah, it's a big effort. A lot of people need to be involved to have a race like this happen.
Wir sehen die Top 3 aus dem ersten Durchgang. Nicole Goth, Vera Tschurtschenthaler und das ist Paula Molzan, die mit der Startnummer 16 einen wunderbaren Lauf darunter gelegt hat. Wir haben im ersten Lauf schon gesehen, dass eine höhere Startnummer nicht unbedingt ein Nachteil sein muss. Die Beste, die es geschafft hat, die mit der höchsten Startnummer, die da vorne noch mit reingefahren ist die 17-jährige Cornelia Oehlund. Mit der Nummer 30 ist auf die 8 gefahren. I just said, Julie, that the effort is the most important thing. So if you really want it and you give it a try, it's possible to have a high number and make it in the top 10.
Yes, like the Swedish girl Cornelia, like you just said, she with bib 30, she made it in the top 8. So that's what you want to do, and that's how you move up in the ski world. You have to push, and you have to take every run individually and look forward to the results and work hard.
Also ein bisschen was zum Reglement, zur Startreihenfolge. Also die besten 60 haben sich im Europacup und das ist der Unterschied zum Weltcup qualifiziert für diesen zweiten Durchgang. Allerdings werden die Plätze 31 bis 60, erkläre ich Ihnen gleich nach dem Commercial.
Forst 00. Von Natur aus sportlich.
Und wir sind zurück und wir suchen die Queen of Goasleitn. Wir sind in Südtirol, in Italien, im wunderschönen Ahrntal. Es ist die dritte Auflage dieses Goasleitn-Rennens. Es gab im letzten und im vorletzten Jahr jeweils 2 Slaloms. So wird es auch in diesem Jahr sein. Also heute, den ersten Durchgang haben wir schon gesehen. Und wir freuen uns auf den zweiten Durchgang. Da ist noch das Rutschkommando unterwegs und die haben wirklich alle Hände voll zu tun hier auf diesem wirklich anspruchsvollen Hang. Goasleitn, das ist normalerweise im Sommer eine wunderbare Wiese für Kühe und Tiere. Aber im Winter, the Goasleitn is a beast.
Yes,
Julie?
it is. Oh, it is. It's a big challenge. It's a hard hill. You can see there's a 3-second difference between the top 30, between 30th place and first place. So that shows that, yeah, it is a great and hard course. Steep, different terrain changes. It's a good challenge, and it's icy because it was injected. So injecting, again, for people who don't know, it's when you just water with the hose the whole hill to make it in an ice rink.
And the more difficult the run, the bigger the gaps.
Yes,
That's how easy it is.
I would say. A lot of the times that's how it happens.
Wir freuen uns, liebe Skisportfreunde, auf diesen zweiten Durchgang. Und die erste, die steht schon oben. Sie hatte die Nummer 39 im ersten Durchgang. Und es ist eine Italienerin, Serena Viviani. Das ist die Nummer 42.
We're just seeing now the Americans waiting with Nina O'Brien, bib 42, surrounded with our coaches and an umbrella. The coach was holding an umbrella over her. So.
Es ist nicht besonders warm, das heißt, der Schnee ist nass und das macht es noch schwieriger. It's not very warm. It's not very cold. It's cold. Warm, and yes. The snow gets wet, so the athletes get wet who are waiting up there. So it's never easy. Aber jetzt, zweiter Durchgang. Es ist angerichtet, es geht los mit Serena Viviani und we look at the course.
It was exciting to see the first runner go, see how it looks, to have a feel of what's happening. Good solid run right now. Good rhythm. I feel like the rhythm might be a little faster than first run. A little quicker. And that delay at the bottom of that pitch helps them keep their momentum on the flat part.
Also im ersten Durchgang hatten wir eine Zeit von 48,41 für die schnellste, für Paula Molzahn. Im zweiten hat wirklich ein bisschen flüssiger ausgesehen. Looks a little easier what the French coach did, Rudi Solar. But the beginning is very tricky. That's steep.
Yeah, it's always tricky because of the hill itself. Absolutely.
Janine Mechler, 18 Jahre jung geworden gerade, hat sich reingekämpft ins Finale der besten 30, 29. nach dem ersten Durchgang.
Well, they did their job this morning with bib 38, 39 around there, getting into the top 30 just, so they have good start number to prove themselves for the second run. This is a nice view here. We see the overall middle flat section.
Gute Zeit. So, und jetzt kommt sie ins Ziel und das wird eine neue Bestzeit. Das war ein wunderbarer Lauf von Janine Mechler, und das ist ein Brett, das sie hier vorgelegt hat. That's a exclamation mark. 1 second, 12 hundredths of a second. Wow.
Yeah. She hits her head with her pole, so maybe she's not so happy.
Eine japanische Starterin, die wir aus dem Weltcup kennen. Da ist sie meistens alleine unterwegs, schon 26 Jahre alt, Asa Ando. Hatte die exakt selbe Zeit wie Janine Mechler nach dem ersten Durchgang. Also nur 700stel Vorsprung auf Serena Viviani. So, Zwischenzeit zurück. Verloren 1700stel im Vergleich zu Mechler. It's a lot nicer skiing for the girls who have the first numbers now.
Yes, absolutely. For them, it's a game changer to start with such a good number. So to go back on it, the way it works on the European circuit is that they flip, with the result from the first run, they flip the top 30. So if you had the fastest time, you will start 30th, and the opposite, if you have the 30th best time of the morning, you will start first. So this is what we're seeing right now.
Aber es qualifizieren sich insgesamt 60. Das heißt, wenn die Siegerin gekürt ist, dürfen die 31. bis 60. Platzierte aus dem ersten Durchgang dann noch um die restlichen Plätze fahren. Das ist auch wichtig, dass man einen zweiten Durchgang hat. Anders als beim Weltcup, da sind ja nur die besten 30 dabei.
So maybe a bit of a disappointing first run here for Sophie Mathieu. Let's see how she does in the second run to try and make it up a little bit.
Yeah, looks way better than first run. She had a good number in the first. No.
All right, so.
Ganz knapp. Knappe Geschichte, 1100stel dahinter. But a better second run than the first. She had a good number, 18.
Yeah.
And was disappointing, as you said.
So now just a little bit off the pace, but I mean the pace. It's the same pace with 0.10 difference, the same thing.
Nina O'Brien.
Starting
26.
off a little bit. Yeah, starting off a little bit on the struggling side. But she managed to get her focus right back.
And you would say she made her job too, and she's making her job in the second. Looks very, very good. I like this angle.
Yes. You can see that whole section. You can see the speed. It gives you a sense of how quick they have to be. Yes, she's really getting after it. She's so quick from one foot to the other. The power and the strength that goes on those turns is pretty amazing.
Das ist die ganze Erfahrung der US-Amerikanerin Nina O'Brien. Eine Sekunde und eine Zehntel hat sie da rausgefahren und verdrängt Janine Mechler vom Platz an der Sonne.
So taking the lead here by quite a bit. So this is definitely going to move her up in the ranks.
And she had start number 42 in the first run, so she will make a big, big, big step.
Yeah, maybe it's because she was under that umbrella at the start.
Yeah, I think so too. Okay, umbrella, same thing. Lila. You know what lila means in German?
Flower?
It's purple.
Ah, lila, yes, of course. The same in French. But it's also a flower.
Oh, good.
The color is, yeah, so the same color. All right, a little slower, but now I think what we're going to see is a few girls coming down behind Nina.
Nicht schlecht, nur 1600stel, erfahrene Läuferin, die auch schon oft im Weltcup zum Einsatz gekommen ist. 32 Weltcup-Starts, das ist erst ihr 28. Europacup-Start. Hat man auch nicht alle Tage. But as you said, there are veterans, there are young girls, there are girls who need the challenge, who want to close that gap between the technical weekends. Everything.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, everyone has a different goal out here. Some is to make it on the World Cup, some is to make points, some are to just also to get back into it, some are coming back from injury maybe. There's a lot of different goals out here. I mean, and the main goal is always to do the best that you can do. So I think that's honorable from all these athletes.
Petra Unterholzer, 23 Jahre jung, die Italienerin, die auch in Meierhofen beim ersten Europacup-Slalom dieses Jahres schon mit dabei war. Damals ist sie als 36. ins Ziel gekommen und heute wird sie auf alle Fälle dieses Resultat von Ende November aus dem Zillertal verbessern, wird sich auch in der Startliste verbessern, viele Punkte machen.
So what you want to do here in the second run is you want to get down to the finish in first place. I mean, that is for sure your goal at the start. You want to come down and look at the time and be in first, or else automatically you're losing some ranking.
Marie-Therese Sporer, Österreicherin, in Levi beim Weltcup-Auftakt schon mit dabei gewesen und gleich Weltcup-Punkte gesammelt als 16. Da ist es gut losgegangen, aber danach nicht mehr im Ziel gewesen, beziehungsweise in Sestriere im Slalom nicht qualifiziert. Reine Spezialistin, fährt nur Slalom, Marie-Therese Sporer.
So she had a good section up here. She was quick from one gate to the other. She had a really good rhythm, and then she fell off a little bit on her momentum and turns. So and then at the bottom she's good. So, but still
Ganz
second.
knapp.
So Nina O'Brien still in the lead at this point. So these girls, they want to be clean on their edges. They want to have nice, clean turns that cut through that they cut through the ice. As soon as they start being a little choppy, for sure it slows them down. And sometimes that's caused by their skiing, or sometimes it can be caused by the conditions.
Für die Läuferinnen, die jetzt fahren, die Piste natürlich noch sehr schön zu fahren, wie zum Beispiel für Bianca Backe-Westhoff, eine Norwegerin, 21 Jahre jung, die nicht wirklich gut gefahren ist im Europacup. She didn't have good results in the European Cup.
Not yet. Hopefully soon. All right, fifth. So again, that's a bit disappointing. Like I said, you come down and that is definitely not what you want. But hey, you have to always be positive. There's some good sections all the time. You just have to have more and more of those good sections all lined up, and then you're fast.
Ja, und das sollte man mit den Trainern dann am Abend besprechen. Melanie Meyer, die nächste Schweizerin. Wir kommen langsam, aber sicher zu den schnellsten des ersten Durchgangs. 21. war sie, Melanie, nach diesem ersten Durchgang.
So she was in 21st place after the first run with bib 21, so she stayed true to herself with that result from the first run.
Yeah, for her it's a comeback season. She got hurt training for the Olympics in Pyeongchang and struggled with injuries.
Okay. So
but there's so many.
Yes, I mean, getting hurt is part of alpine skiing. You probably have 1/3 of these athletes that have had already severe injuries. So not her day today, but if she's coming back from injury, she is building and building on every turn and on every run and on every race.
Anita Gulli, eine der vielen Italienerinnen, kommt aus dem Piemont, aus Turin, aus der Olympiastadt von 2006. Schon 24, gehört aber trotzdem diesem Perspektivkader an. I think the Italians have a good system to build a new technical team, that slalom team. That's the discipline with the worst results, but they have some young and not so young athletes there, and they have no pressure. They can just train.
Yeah.
And it shows.
Yes. And having a deep team, meaning that you have a lot of athletes that are capable, strengthens the overall team. And if they're in a building phase, like you said, that's a healthy thing to be as a team if you're building. Because when things are not going well as an overall nation, it means you have to change a little bit the way that things are done. So yes, it's good to see a big team out here.
Die nächste ist die Norwegerin Marielle Kufas.
I like this a lot.
Yeah.
Really good.
You can see it from behind. You can see it so good how quick they are.
Yes. She's really solid. She's going back and forth from one edge to the next with no hesitation. A little off already because of the few spots where she had trouble, like this one, the top of that pitch. But that great section up there.
Wird eng, aber es reicht nicht. Fehler haben sich summiert da bis runter ins Ziel. Für Marielle Kufas, für die 23-jährige Norwegerin. Yeah, that was the nice section we saw. From behind. Mm-hmm. Beautiful pictures. Thank you very much for this production. It's almost a World Cup, so they deserve it. Everything is set for a World Cup here in Ahrntal.
Yeah, absolutely. And look at this one. So oh no. I really, really love the way this athlete skis and the way she's fighting. I like how she's solid. I would keep my eyes open for
Lara
this.
Della Mea.
Yes, for the future. She's got some years ahead of her, I think. She's like a little bullet, you know. She looks confident. Her body language, you can tell she wants it. Her skiing is amazing. She's off the pace today, but like we said, you can always build. You can always build even on the harder days where you don't get what you want as a result.
Nina O'Brien, 500stel vor Marie-Therese Schbora und Lila Lapagna, der US-Amerikanerin, 1600stel zurück. Und wir sind bei Clarisse Brèche.
Alors, Clarisse Brèche, une des Françaises ici aujourd'hui, avec une bonne première manche. I think her goal is definitely top 15, top 10. And even better because we did 25 getting into 7, well, she was 17th.
Beste Zwischenzeit für Clarisse Brèche, 20. Sestriere gewesen. Bei ihrem dritten Weltcuprennen, das war beachtlich.
Some great skiing here, very quick.
Ja, und wir haben eine neue Bestzeit, 54 Hundertstel Sekunden. Da gibt es Applaus. And you know what I like, Julie? That there's not one leader's box, there's 3 of them.
Yeah.
And I like that. It's like a team building thing.
But that's what, for the people who don't know, when we see the 3 girls, there's the leader in the middle and then the second and third place. And then they wait to see as the other racers come down.
Liv Seder, eine 21-jährige
Oh no,
Schwedin,
and she's
die
out.
schon raus ist. Oh,
From Sweden. And now she loses her pole. She was disappointed and holding her head and oops. All right, so at least nothing happened. Just went out and is moving on with her frustrations and tried to regroup for tomorrow.
yeah, that's a good thing. That's the thing I like. When you have 2 races in a row, same discipline.
Yes, I agree.
You can say, okay, thank you. I will try double as hard tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
Kurze Pause, commercial break.
Forst 0-0. Von Natur aus sportlich.
Wir sind zurück im Ahrntal, in der Skiworld Ahrntal, und das ist der Zwischenstand. Clarisse Brech, etwas mehr als eine halbe Sekunde von Nina O'Brien und Marie-Therese Schworer. Frankreich vor USA und Österreich, und wir erinnern uns, nach dem ersten Durchgang ist auch eine Amerikanerin vorne. Schau mal auf die Zeitlupen. Clarisse Brech. Everything's possible, Julie. The best skiers are in front, and that's how it's supposed to be.
Yes, now we're getting in the top 15, so this is where the action begins.
Okay, die 15. Nächste Amerikanerin. Katie studiert an der Universität of Denver, Fulltime Student. Never that easy to do your studies and sports. Fast raus.
And to be good at it too.
To be
It's
good.
one thing to just do it, but to be not even good, to be excellent, because at this level they are being excellent at what they do.
1:37:20 ist die beste Zeit von Clarisse Bresch, schafft sie nicht, aber sie reiht sich direkt vor ihre Landsfrau Nina O'Brien ein auf den zweiten Platz.
Yeah, second place.
Obwohl sie diesen Fehler gemacht hat.
It's almost a second, half a second difference.
Die nächste, die 14. nach dem ersten Durchgang, Doriane Iscan, eine Französin, 99er Jahrgang.
Well, probably believing in herself when you see your teammates leading, that just gives you more fire.
When she was 17, she was French champion in slalom, so that's very amazing. Schau mal die Zeit an. Look at the time.
Wow.
81 Sekunden, 81 Hundertstel Sekunden vorne. Und jetzt nochmal für Sie zu Hause, Ihre Landsfrau Clarisse Bresch, 1:37:20. Da ist sie auf einem guten Weg, diese Zeit zu knacken. 36, jawohl.
All right, great rhythm to the bottom. She's for sure happy with this. Half a second lead on her teammate, Clarisse Bresch.
Hat ihre Landsfrau verdrängt. Also wir haben Escan vor Bresch und dann zwei Amerikanerinnen, Hensin und O'Brien. Und die beste Österreicherin Marie-Therese Sporer, derzeit auf Rang 5. So, jetzt kommt die Schweiz. Hopp, Höppli. Aline Höppli. nach dem ersten Durchgang.
Oh, a little bit of a struggle here. She was in the rhythm. Oh.
Und weg. Schade, schade.
Yeah, she lost her her momentum and then got back into it for gate and then poof with a straddle.
Yeah, we talked about rhythm in the first run, especially in slalom.
Yes, so important, so important. You always have to be ahead of it, knowing what's coming.
Marta Rossetti, Italienerin, auch eine aus diesem jungen italienischen Slalom-Team, dieses Perspektivteam, das da aufgebaut wurde. Auch sie haben wir schon oft im Weltcup gesehen. ...23 Hundertstel zurück bei dieser Zwischenzeit. Marta Rossetti. Greift an jetzt nochmal unten in diesem letzten Hang hier kurz vor dem Ziel, wo man schnell sein muss. Und es wird eng, sie schafft es nicht ganz. Rang 2 für Marta Rossetti. Sprengt da die zwei Französinnen.
Yeah, right in there in between the two French girls. A solid run. No real big issues, but there's still some strong skiers here. So if you want to make a mark and be in the top 3 at this, you need to come down with quite a bit of a lead.
Eine der Überraschungen des ersten Durchgangs, Lisa Hörhager. Wenn man zumindest von der Startnummer ausgeht, mit der 22 ist sie vorgefahren auf die 11 nach dem ersten Durchgang. Und sie wird jetzt versuchen, die beste Zeit von Doriane Iscan anzugreifen. 14 Hundertstel Vorsprung, looking good. Lisa?
Yes, with the lead. She's looking for top 10, top 5, which is attainable for her.
1:36:74, 1:36:74, schafft sie locker.
All right,
Nochmal schneller.
Bravo.
Lisa Hörhager.
Well, this is going to make her step forward in the rankings for sure. With a half a second lead, she's going to move up.
It will be a top 10 result, and you would say, Julie, she did her job. Die Top 10 sind am Start, beginnend mit Kenza Laschep.
Another French lady here at the start. Strong on her outside ski, trying to move forward. Still looks like the course is holding well. She lost a bit of time.
Das wird sich, auch wenn sie da unten nochmal, schauen Sie, wie sie beschleunigt zwischen den Stangen, nicht ausgehen. Rückstand 1,43. Zu viele kleine Fehler, but you said the course is okay. We had this race in Killington, it was terrible. No chance for the best 10 after the first run to even get there.
Yeah, that's no fun for the athletes when that happens, when it's not a fair race. But I think today it is. I mean, unless we see something different in the next racers, but it looks like it's holding up very well.
Lucrezia Lorenzi, 9. Platz nach dem ersten Durchgang.
So this girl here is looking for a podium top 5 for sure. Great section here. Strong on her outside ski, linking the turns. Bit under the gate. I don't know if you can see that. She's being a little under the gate. So I said it before, if you're under the gate, skis are going across the fall line instead of down the fall line, so you are slowing yourself down.
Ja, 2 Zehntel trotzdem der Vorsprung und sie greift jetzt die beste Zeit an von Lisa Hörhager, der Österreicherin. 1,36,32. 1,36,32. No. 2. Platz.
Yes.
Aber it will be a good result.
Yes,
For
nonetheless.
Lucrezia. Little back on her skis there.
Yeah, she had a bit of a struggle there for a little bit of a section right in the middle. So you can't do that because your opponents, they might have a top to bottom, no mistake kind of run. So you can't make those long
Aber
sections.
jetzt, Julie, Cornelia Oehlund, 17 Jahre jung, eine der jüngsten, eine Teenagerin aus Orre, in Levi erst das Debüt.
She's the youngest right now in the top 30, right? I don't see another 2005. Oh yes, all the way down to number 250th place, I think. So yes, she's young and she's up and coming, and it just shows the strength of the Swedish team again.
Yeah, there's Lara Kulturi, she's 16, but she's amongst the youngest.
Yes.
Cornelia Oehlund auf dem Weg ins Ziel mit Platz 4. Is she satisfied? She doesn't look happy, but she will be happy when she sees the results. Might not be happy with his run, but the result will be good.
Because when you come from a first run like she had, and then this, then you wonder. But overall, yes. Overall, I think this is good for her. It's a good result. It will be anyways. But if you come down and you're 5th, that's not what you want.
Yeah.
Fast 0-0. Von Natur aus sportlich.
Das ist die Leadersbox, so möchte ich es mal nennen. Lisa Hörhager, die Österreicherin, in der Mitte. Lucrezia Lorenzi, die Italienerin, und Dorian Escan, die Französin. Das sind die besten drei. Die sind schon unten, die haben es schon geschafft. Sie haben dieses Biest bezwungen, die Goasleitn. Hier sehen wir es eingeblendet, Öland Rossetti. Und es stehen die besten 7 oben. And I'm getting excited, Julie. The best 7 racers from the first run are up there.
Yes, we should see some great skiing again from this top 7. And it should be exciting to see who's going to win this today here in Ahrntal.
Und wir sehen, es schneit. Es ist nicht einfach, vor allem für die Sicht. Da wird die Brille noch mal ein bisschen vom Gesicht weggezogen, damit sie nicht beschlägt. Wir kennen das von den Rodlern, von den Bobfahrern. Und hier mit dem Schnee, also beschlagen ist nicht gut. Beatrice Sola, die 7. nach dem ersten Durchgang, eine aus diesem Cortina 2026 Team. Und sie haben alle performt heute. Alle Kolleginnen. Und wir werden noch einige sehen von ihnen. Vera Tschurtschenthaler zum Beispiel. Aber jetzt erstmal Beatrice Sola.
The second best Italian here on the first run. She's looking forward to a podium. Great section here, great angles. Moving quick.
13 verloren.
Needs to make up a little bit of time here if she wants to keep that lead from the start.
1:36,32 muss sie schlagen. Das ist die Zeit von Lisa Hörhager und das schafft sie nicht.
Oh,
Ganz knapp.
Yeah, that's good. So close. We don't realize sometimes how close this is. 2/10. You don't even blink your eyes that quick.
Auf Rang 2, Lisa Hörhager, die Österreicherin, bleibt vorne. Die ist zumindest mal 7. Noch 6. Did you see the look on her face? Moa Boström, winner of Meierhofen. She wants to know it.
Yeah, with the leader bib here, with the yellow bib.
It's a difference between the World Cup and the European Cup. It's like bike riding, looking good.
Great skiing here. I really like her style also. She's attacking, she's getting after it. I mean, these are all the things you need to be a leader. So
Mia Boström auf dem Weg ins Ziel 1:36,32. Muss sie schaffen. Wird eng, wird ganz eng, aber das schafft sie auch nicht. Aber sie freut sich, denn damit wird sie ein nächstes tolles Ergebnis einfahren. Next good result for her.
Yeah, you want to stay in that top seed all the time because they also draw the bibs within the top 7 seed and then into the next 8. So it's also you want to stay in those seeds so you always have a good start number in those first runs. So Nicole Gut.
Emily Henning.
Oh, sorry.
5. nach dem ersten Durchgang. Kollegin ist gerade runtergefahren. Next Swedish girl.
The best of the morning for that team. Let's see if she could keep that. Oh, a little bit off here. She got thrown to the side, lost her line. That's gonna slow her down. It's gonna cost her, and it is costing her quite a bit.
Ja, eine Sekunde, keine Chance mehr, das da unten aufzuholen in diesem unteren Teil. Piste wird auch nicht besser. Slope doesn't get better, but doesn't get worse. I think everyone has about the same conditions.
Yeah, it's a fair race. So disappointing here for her for sure. Coming in with being the fastest of her team, down to a result of what did they 10? And there's a few still. So top 15, probably not what she was looking for this morning or today.
So, 2 Schweizerinnen sehen wir noch. 2 Swiss Girls. Erste ist Lorina Zelger. Sie war 4. nach dem ersten Durchgang. Und ihr Vorsprung auf Hörhager ungefähr eine halbe Sekunde. Half a second time gap between her and Hörhager.
Oh! That's going to leave a bit of a bruise on that leg.
Oh.
So disappointing.
Did you hear her?
Yeah. I don't know what language that was, but we all can hear that she is not happy.
I think it was your language.
Yes? I didn't hear.
Yeah. But I can understand. Also, die drei haben schon mal eine gute Platzierung. Sie sind mindestens Top 6, denn jetzt kommen nur noch 3. Die Landsfrau von Lorine Zelger, Nicole Gott, ist die nächste.
All right, haha. No, this is not what she wants out of the start gate. Let's see if she can stay on that podium.
Nicole Gott, 48 hundredths of a second.
Oh no,
she's out.
She's out. What's happening?
Yeah, they want to win it. They're attacking.
Yes, they're going all out. If you hold back, you're gonna be far, and you're not gonna be quick in your time. So, but at the same time, if you go too hard, that's when the mistakes happen, and that's where you take chances, and that's what the sport is about. So let's see now, Vera.
Vera Tschurtschenthaler, die Nummer 2. Nach dem ersten Durchgang, die Nummer 2 hat sie auf ihrer Startnummer und das ist auch Bullriding hier in diesem oberen Teil.
Yeah, bullriding. They're really going after it. These girls are not stopping. They're really pushing hard. It's nice to see the intensity right now, even with mistakes, because you can make mistakes and still be fast. It's just a matter of how you recover.
1.2 seconds was her lead.
Well, she lost quite a bit with those mistakes.
Everything, yes. Und im Ziel, da sitzt die Lisa Hörhager mit ihren 1:36,32, die Tschurtschenthaler auch nicht schafft. Nur Nummer 8 nach diesem wunderbaren ersten Lauf, but it didn't start good.
No, it did not start good. So now let's see the American, if she can make it all the way down with no mistake and secure that podium.
Okay, Julie, 1.51 seconds. That was her gap
Okay,
to the
wow.
Austrian. That's a lot, but it's not easy.
Well,
Paula Molzan, die Führende nach dem ersten Durchgang. Auch ein wilder Ritt der erfahrenen US-Amerikanerin, aber es war im Steilhang. It was in the deep.
yeah, the Austrian at the bottom is biting her lips right now. She's watching this as we are, and
yes, we are too. Paula
crossing her
Molzan auf dem
fingers.
Weg, immer noch eine Sekunde Vorsprung. Hat nicht so viel gekostet, nur eine halbe Sekunde. Hat sie verloren. Auf Lisa Hörger, ja, Vollgas.
Full gas, she's not holding back. Let's go, she wants that medal.
1,36,22, das schafft sie locker. Wow! Überlegene Siegerin. Wow! Paula Molzan. And not only that, she's won it. She was making mistakes in the upper part, and she found her rhythm, and she was the best skier today. There's no doubt.
Yes. So like I said before, even with some mistakes, you can still win. You can still be fast. It's a matter of how you recover.
Wow, Paula Molzan.
Great result here for also the Austrian in second place with bib number 22.
And Paula Molzan, number 16 to 1.
Winning today, yes, out of the seed, so that's great.
Das ist das Endergebnis. Molzan, überlegene Siegerin vor Lisa Hörhager und Moa Boström Mussener. Die jungen Italienerinnen sind auf den Plätzen. Alle aus diesem Perspektivteam. Cortina 2026, Sola, Lorenzi, Rossetti, Tschurtschenthaler. Alle sind sie mit dabei. Es ist unbelievable, this perspective team, Cortina 2026. There is Sola, there's Lorenzi, there's Rossetti, Tschurtschenthaler. All the girls are in the top 10. Amazing.
Yes, really good. And there's a few good results here for a few girls with higher bibs today. Like Petra, I'm not gonna attempt to pronounce her last name, from Italy, number 41 in 19th place. Unterholzner, Petra, right?
Unterholzner, that was good.
And Nina O'Brien, even though, with bib 42.
I'm really excited. This is my first ever Europacup win.
Nice.
Ever.
Awesome. So how are you feeling about this today?
It was challenging. I think the conditions were changing all day long. The visibility was changing. I'm happy with how I skied, and it was really fun to be here.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah.
Im Europacup, die conditions haben sich geändert. First victory at European Cup. It's hard to believe, but did you see that happy face? He said the conditions changed. She was the best skier. It is what it is. That's what Petra Vlhova said in Killington. It is what it is. And
yeah,
that's how easy, it is. Yeah, that's how easy it is.
You have to fight through all of it.
Und jetzt sehen wir die sogenannte Flower Ceremony, und sie werden alle glücklich sein. Und Moa Boström Mussener, die Gewinnerin des ersten Slaloms von Meierhofen. The winner of Meierhofen came in third today. That's good. She didn't know how good when she came to the finish. We saw her face. She didn't like it, but she's third.
She managed.
Lisa Hörhager and Paula Molzan. And the next American is at the start. They're preparing everything for the flower ceremony. I'm wondering if we're going to show that or not. AJ Hurt was 31st after the first run.
Yeah, almost made the flip, as we say, but not quite. So she wants that top 30 results in the overall race for today, for sure. And probably getting inspired by her teammates.
Ja, Paula Molzan auf Platz 1. Wir haben Katie Hensin auf Platz 11. Lila Lapagna auf Rang 16. There are 3 American girls in the top 16.
with Nina O'Brien in 13th also.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so a small team, but they seem to all fit in that top 30, so that's good. They all made it in that top 30.
And she will too?
Yes, there was a few DNFs, so she should come down in the top 30, but then we will see how the others do after. So there's 2 racers at the moment on course. So a 4-second gap between the 2 Americans. It goes to show how everyone is so different on the same team, but still training together, still pushing hard together, and going through all the ups and downs of ski racing together. Like Paula said just before, the weather keeps changing from snow to rain to fog to clear. So you have to power through all of these little things and keep your positive attitude.
Yeah, Julie, we see the German girl who didn't make it.
No.
The number 32 after the first run, Lara Klein. And all the other girls from Germany that we saw in the first run, they did not finish. It was not a lucky day for the Germans, but Lara Klein made it to the finish. Number 29, she will have a result.
So that's good. Hopefully
Julie,
she gets those European points.
Wir resümieren. Let's have a couple more words about the race. It was the first of 2 slaloms that we will see on Friday and Saturday in Ahrntal.
Yes.
We saw Paula Molzan. She was by far the best skier today. It is what it is. Again, she had not the best course in the first run, number 16. Second, number 30. So that's very, very impressive what she did in the first and in the second. Was she the best skier today for you?
I was pretty impressed by a few of the skiers. I think that she is the one that managed the best. Obviously, she managed a lot of different, the weather, the course, a few elements here and there. So obviously, yes. But I like a lot of what I see with the Italian team. I like the spirit of also the French, the Swedish. There's a lot of fight out there. The girls want this. They're out to prove themselves. I would say also Lara de la Mea is also someone to look into in the future. Today was not her day, but I think she's got a lot of power in her, a lot of fight. So it was nice to watch. It was nice to see all these girls perform and try their best.
Okay, wir haben Paula Molzan mit 1 Sekunde, 16 Hundertstel Vorsprung auf Lisa Hörhager, Austria. On number 2, we have Moa Boström Musina. Number 3, USA, Austria, Sweden. We have 6 Italian girls in the top 10, which is amazing. 2 from Sweden, Austria, and the USA. I'm very much looking forward to do the same thing with you tomorrow, Julie.
Yes, me too.
It was a pleasure. You have to get up early again. I'm very sorry, but I'll be on time tomorrow morning. I cannot wait for the next slalom. I think the girls that have no good results, it's the same with them. And Paula Molzan wants to go for the double, I'm sure.
Yes, of course. That's I mean, at this point, when you win once, you want to win the second one. You feel comfortable on that hill, and that encourage you. And yeah, she's gonna come out tomorrow morning, and she's gonna be on fire. So I'm looking forward. And also the others. I mean, they also want that gold medal. So everyone's gonna come out tomorrow with fire in their eyes and try their best again.
And there will be a big party tonight in a discotheque. There will be not only the flower ceremony, there will be the prize giving ceremony. Big party. I hope the girls will all go home, and all the guys who are responsible for the track tomorrow, for the for all the technical stuff. Great race, great pleasure doing it with you, and I'm looking forward to doing it tomorrow. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching this live stream.
Mentre abbiamo un'altra italiana in gara, Flavia Giordano, unterwegs die nächste italienische Läuferin. Flavia Giordano all'intermedio 1:22,83, 1:22,83 die Zwischenzeit. Und auch sie kommt durchs Ziel mit einer Gesamtzeit von 1:43,28. 1:43,28 il tempo totale per Flavia Giordano. E passiamo alla prossima austriaca in gara. Wir kommen jetzt zur nächsten Österreicherin im Rennen, Mina Astner. Ihre Zwischenzeit 1:22,85. Jetzt die Personen noch ein paar Pluspunkte mitzunehmen und sich hier zu qualifizieren unter den besten 30. Ist aber Alina Afterstadt nicht noch weitergeht. Die nächste Läuferin, die bereits unterwegs ist in intermediate time for her 1:82. Bereits bei der Zwischenzeit 1:22,56.
Go! Nathalie!
Schafft es herunter dieses Ziel, es schaut gut aus. Jawohl, mittlerweile auf und durch sie mit einer Zeit von 1:42,11. Weiter geht's mit der nächsten Läuferin aus Italien. Passiamo alla prossima concorrente italiana, Annette Belfron. Vediamo l'intermedio, 1:23,63. Deve farcela fino in fondo, signori e signori, non deve parte per Annette Belfron. E anche l'Italia al traguardo con un totale di 1:42,97. 1:42,97 und auf der Strecke bereits die Österreicherin Sophia Waldau.
Go! Hey! 29.
Le ultime porte per Alizé Caron. And also she finished the race with 1:42.57, 1:42.57 clear Sunside. Coming down now, Kim van Rooijzel from Belgium. Qualified for the second run also here. Coming to the intermediate time of 1:57, 1:22.57. Zwischenzeit für die junge Belgierin, die sich qualifiziert hat für den zweiten Lauf, kommt jetzt in die letzten Tore hier in Thailand. Und bringt das Rennen bis ins Ziel mit einer Gesamtzeit von 1:43.57. 1:43.57, the total time for Kim van Rooijzel, and meanwhile Melanie Dahlberg out of the race. Jawohl, ausgeschieden leider die Schwedin Melanie Dahlberg in der Zwischenzeit. Und die nächste Läuferin aus Italien, Francesca Carolli. Adesso signori e signori, un'altra azzurra in gara. Francesca Carolli. Nata nel 2004, giovanissima. Sta avvicinando all'intermedio. 1:23.45, 1:23.45. Purtroppo esce Francesca Carolli, caduta proprio nel pezzo più ripido del tracciato, però è a posto, sta bene per fortuna, non si è fatta male. Francesca Carolli purtroppo è uscita anche lei, mentre abbiamo in gara la prossima concorrente, una ragazza giapponese, Eiren Watanabe. Coming next, ladies and gentlemen, from Japan, Eiren Watanabe at the intermediate time.
Auf geht's, Team, Gamma!
Bravo, lanciarsi, die junge Japanerin hier ganz herunter bis ins Ziel zu kommen. Jawohl, es schaut gut aus. Last is for Eiren Watanabe, which crosses the finish line with a total of 1:44.65. 1:44.65, aber auch passiert. Auf die nächste Läuferin. Eine der jüngsten Teilnehmerinnen hier heute im Feld. Der qualifiziert aus Österreich Valentina Rings-Wanner, Jahrgang 2005. Hat sie es nicht geschafft, bis ins Ziel herunterzukommen. Bereits auf der Strecke mit der Startnummer 80, Svenja Bittner aus der Schweiz. Sul tracciato, signore e signori, la prossima concorrente in gara, Svenja Bittner. Aber leider auch das je aus für sie hier in der Steilwand ist sie leider ausgeschieden und wir haben noch 3 Läuferinnen oben am Start. Svenja Bittner leider nicht mehr dabei und weiter geht wieder eine weitere Schweizer Kollegin. Eliane Christen bereits auf der Strecke. Already on the track, the next Swiss girl, Eliane Christen. Ihre Zwischenzeit 1:23.70. Jawohl, sie schafft es, dieses Ziel herunter, jawohl, kommt das Ziel mit einer Gesamtzeit von 1:43.91. 1:43.93, the total of time for Christian Eliane from Switzerland. And now we have on the track from Norway, Emily Leidensen. Unterwegs mit nächsten Startnummer 72 auf der Strecke aus Norwegen. Emily Linderson. Aber leider ausgeschieden, auch sie. Und die letzte Starterin des heutigen Tages ist bereits im Rennen aus Australien, Sammy Gold. Auf der Strecke vediamo adesso l'ultima qualificata, signore e signori, di oggi. In pista l'australiana Sammy Gold. Speriamo che riesca a finire questa manche in bellezza. E dopo vi voglio tutti per la premiazione, per l'incoronamento della Queen of Goasleitn 2022. Ultime porte per la ragazza australiana, the last gates for the Australian rookie Goasleitn. From Australia finished the race with 1:47.24. 1:47, die Gesamtzeit für die letzte Dame hier im heutigen Rennen. Und wir gehen jetzt gleich rüber zur Siegerehrung, meine Damen und Herren. Es bleibt hier bei uns im Zielraum for the prize giving flower ceremony. So, liebe Zuschauer, alle hier bleiben. Wir kommen jetzt gleich zur Preisverteilung. Ladies and gentlemen, please stay tuned. We come now to the prize giving ceremony of this race. So please, every competitor and every spectator is pleased to join us. At the finishing area, jawohl, ist natürlich, seid ihr alle recht herzlich eingeladen zur gleich anschließenden Preisverleihung und zur Prämierung der heutigen Königin, der Queen of Goasleitn. Ragazzi, state proprio con noi alla premiazione, tutti qui in zona d'arrivo per premiare le miglior ragazze di oggi. La vincitrice viene incoronata la nuova Queen of Goasleitn 2022. State con noi tra poco, in zona d'arrivo la premiazione di questa gara.
Post 00. Von Natur aus sportlich.
Hola, dio, hola, dio, hola, dio, hola, dio.